Joining me today is chiropractor Dr. Dan Hosey with Mommy Chiropractic, and he's going to talk with us today about ways to remove that everyday stress and tension that business owners deal with.
Welcome to this episode of Chamber ITV, sponsored by the Anthony Wayne Regional Chamber of Commerce and hosted by Chamber Ambassador Stacy Heckel.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Very good. So we know that many business owners and employees sit at desks all day long.
Right.
And that causes quite a bit of stress and tension.
It does.
What can they do to improve in their body posture and relieve some of that stress?
Well, some of the things that they can do is bring the desk a little bit closer to you, so you move closer to your work area so that you're not slumping. Slumping has a tendency to put more stress on your spine than sitting more with proper posture, right? And so that's important. And then the other thing is the ergonomics of the chair that you're using. So you would like to have the proper lumbar or lower back support as well. So maybe a small pillow or a lumbar support attached to the chair would be sufficient for that as well.
Okay. So somebody that has already poor posture, what can they do to improve those bad habits?
Well, one of the things that your spine has a tendency to do is become sort of unlevel. So if one shoulder is higher than the other or one hip is higher than the other, you'll tend to have a muscle imbalance with that. So proper exercise, nutrition, and diet is important for that. If you notice when you look in the mirror that one shoulder is higher, then that should be a sign to get that examined and get it looked at. You
have me shifting in my chair on. So we're coming up on weather season. Do you have any tips to help those folks who are maybe shoveling snow or raking leaves, tips for them to maybe avoid some injuries?
Yeah, right. Well, it's kind of funny. Most people that I see, a lot of times it's not from lifting the load, it's more from slips or falls with ice. So it's important that you wear the proper footwear, you get the proper balance so that your feet are spread a little further apart so you have better balance and lower your center of gravity. And then when you're actually lifting the load, you want to bring it in closer to your body and bend from your knees and keeping your back straight.
Okay, so when those business owners are out there shoveling that snow,
right.
They can get it right. Very good. So what tips do you have that can help business owners control that stress that comes along with being a business owner?
Right, that's a tough question, but I think that it's important to sort of balance your life so that you don't completely immerse yourself into your business. You still have to have interaction with your children, and I think it's important to have hobbies and to divert your attention to other avenues from time to time.
Very good. Easier said than done sometimes.
Right.
So you're new to the area. Can you tell me a little bit about your business?
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to just thank the people of this area. We've moved here from Findlay, and the welcoming that we've had here has just been phenomenal.
Great.
So, we typically your first visit at a chiropractor would include a complete examination to identify parts of your spine that may need to be unlocked, if you will, and then maybe x-rays if needed, and then a personalized sort of treatment schedule, treatment plan for that particular condition.
Now, do you have all of the technology for the x-ray and all of those things
Yes.
in the office?
Yes,
on
I
site?
do, yes.
Great.
Yeah. And we use a couple of different techniques. Our technique tends to be more gentle, but it's very effective at the same time. There's not a lot of torquing and twisting involved with it. Okay. So it's widely accepted.
Okay. And how would somebody contact you if they wanted to be a new patient?
Well, they can contact us. Our phone number is 419-887-9990, or they could go to our website, which is mommychiropractic.com.
Thank you very much for sharing. And you can also learn more about Dr. Hosey's practice over in Mommy, and you can learn more about our chamber by visiting awchamber.com. And remember, power up your business with the Anthony Wayne Regional Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you for watching this episode of Chamber ITV with Stacy Heckel. For more great information, visit the Chamber's website at awchamber.com. Also browse the other shows found right here at Toledo Biz TV Shows.